partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They go play action with Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
It got his man complete. Fighting through it, he's got space. Doug Baldwin. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And out across midfield down to the 45. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Tempo, baby, let's go. Let's go to work. Come on.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The first down carry for Davis. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You go 47. You go 46.
A second down throw for Prescott. His throw incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Here we go. All right, hey. Switch and hey. Here we go 46. 36. Here we go 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Here we go 48. Here we go 47.
10th carry now for Elliott. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Going on YouTube? What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another close one.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Here we go. 48. Here we go 46. Here we go 46.
Here's Prescott. And no, it's incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
Not doing that hurry up no more, are you?
Down 4th quarter.
Come on.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now Wilson on 1st down. Underneath to Davis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the
That
4th
typical
quarter?
PA crosses ain't where it is, man.
After him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
This is Carson. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Spinning away. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break.
Let's get it.
We'll come back
Let's
for the
get it.
electrifying conclusion after this.
Swing to the field, right. To the right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
46. 26.
He's back to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
When his mic was on, he was saying that Madden gave me that. Madden was giving me those touchdowns. Madden was giving me them touchdowns.
Here as he'll get it up
Let's go.
to the 29-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Plug that mic in now, buddy. Plug that mic back in.
And that gives him now 3.
You don't want to plug it back in now, do you?
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done.
Yeah, plug that mic back in now.
Someone get 3 in a contest.
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Cold cash.
That's right. It's them against
Cold
the
cash.
Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be
We don't care nothing about that. We're going to run you out.
That's the simple question. Why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football.
You want to talk to me now?
Whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL.
You want to talk to me now?
Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He don't want to talk to me now. You might plug it in, but you don't want to talk now. My name is Wesley Pipes as I pipe him down, just like I'm piping you down right now. Garbage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And now
garbage.
we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go.
That's why his name Wesley Pipes. That weak name. Nah, it's strong. Just like that defense. Garbage pail kid.
They go down with it again.
And we out of here.
Short gain on what will prove to
Like what
be
you seen, ladies and gentlemen. You like what you
final
seen,
play of
ladies
this
and
ball
gentlemen. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember to like and
There's no
subscribe.
doubt
Let's
about
look at
that.
this breakdown real
Charles
fast.
points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
It was pretty evenly matched, but he wanted to be cocky. He said the Madden was giving me the 1-play touchdowns. Nah, your defense couldn't cover him in that middle third of the field. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at these stats.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
stats. He was on it with stats.
It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off
2
and say
pick
so
sixes
long from Arlington.
Like I said, if you like your team, ladies and gentlemen, remember to like and subscribe, and we out of here. Yeah.